Thank you for BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you can just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to a therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional cost. With BetterHelp, you can get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you. Any scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. Just get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker. The link is going to be right down below in the description. He does like it's good.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, he does it with him.
So.
Yeah,
I think so.
Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. My name is Adam.
And I'm Oliver.
And welcome to this week's review and coming forward for the next 6 weeks, Secret Invasion.
You're smiling already.
I am. I am. So there was a lot of reviews out there of this episode that some were not as favorable, some really loved it. And I think, in my opinion, I loved it.
I liked it. It was a good start.
I think it was great. I love the political thrillers, especially in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really get them too much in real life. That's why I don't watch Mission Impossible and everything else. Huge fan of Mission Impossible. I don't do those kind of things. Like Liam Neeson's in the same movie multiple times with different names.
That's not like political though. That's just action.
Yeah, but
Liam Neeson,
even action stuff. I don't know. I really need to like feel it for the characters, and I think it's easier for me to get behind them when I've been with the characters for a long time. So
starting from the beginning, most of us already saw the first 5 minutes because it was pre-released.
Yeah. So
Martin Freeman, that was
Skrull.
a what the fuck? But do we think he's a Skrull or?
Well, they said Ross is an imposter, so I'm assuming Agent Ross.
Agent Ross is still alive. That's what I was
somewhere.
thinking too.
Yeah, probably held up in one of those.
Because there's no way a Skrull would have helped with Hall of the Wakanda Forever movie.
Yeah. So
that threw me off a little bit. Not gonna lie, when he made that jump and it just.
Yeah, just
splats,
smacks against the side of the building, then goes down.
That was nuts.
It overall, also Nick Fury, just like Samuel Jackson, doing a fantastic job and saying things I never thought I'd hear on a Disney show.
We can't even say it on this podcast.
We can't even say it on this podcast. Watch the show, you'll know what I'm saying. But it was a lot. It was an hour long.
Yeah.
Which at least 20 minutes of it was the credits. Beginning.
Yo, the world's longest credits. I hope they shorten it later on.
There's gonna be a skip intro probably button that you'll get.
Well, how come we didn't get it this time?
Because it's the first one.
Okay, you're probably right.
They want you to get into it, you know.
Don Cheadle was in it for a little bit.
He's gonna be in more of it.
So that's cool.
And we have basically the plot of this. Spoilers for everyone. We have Nick Fury coming back down from S.W.O.R.D. because there is a threat. Saber. There's a threat of bad Skrulls led by Garrick,
I think.
Yes, from Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
One of his Talos's best friends or whatever. So when Nick Fury left on Saber, it really hurt him more than it did Talos. And it was just so the blipped him away for 5 years, and then afterwards, as soon as he gets back, he goes off again for however long it's been since they've been back.
Fucked Talos up because he got kicked off the council.
Yeah,
and then Garrick took over, and Garrick has different plans.
Yes, he wants to make Earth their home, so he is trying to start a war
between other countries that they fucking planned. And are disguising themselves as everybody, including major political leaders.
It's ridiculous.
I know we're gonna get fucked.
And I know the big thing right now is this is why. Okay, so we're gonna go into some theories and again more spoilers for definitely the end of this. But there was a very specific thing they tried to establish before this was no one can imitate Nick Fury fully, like because of the eye scratch, right?
Okay.
But Talos was able to in Far From Home.
He was, and then
but he had the eye patch on, so we don't really know what it looked like underneath the eye patch because he took it off as he was shape-shifting back. So there's that. But let's say he was able to make a perfect copy. He should be the only Skrull that can.
But there isn't.
Correct? Unless Talos is the big bad, if he is Garrick. That's what I'm saying. So, like, at the end of this episode, we unfortunately see the death of Maria Hill.
I love her.
Colby Smulders. R.I.P. But she got killed by
She's alive
Garrick.
in real life, guys.
Yes. She got killed by Garrick disguised as Fury.
Right.
Which is her last
That was crazy. We were like, what the
are-
fuck?
And her last words were like, it was you. So it's like, why?
Oh, maybe she knows, because she knows Fury better than anyone else.
Yeah.
Because of the whole, the chess interaction
Exactly,
at the bar. That could be. Maybe it was Talos. I actually didn't catch that.
It could be.
Also, there's another thing. Back at that bar scene, they pointed out that Garrick has been following him.
He was the little girl.
time
Well, when he was first walking, it was the little girl that got pulled away
with
from
the
her mother.
rainbow ball. Very
Yep.
distinctive. I knew that.
Then it
was
was a guy
something.
at the bar.
It was a guy at the bar, and then the girl making out at the dock.
Yep.
He's just been.
So Garrick has been.
But we haven't seen Garrick and Talos in the same room before.
We haven't, and even during that scene, like we don't really see Talos at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
We just see Garrick like leading. I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Garrick probably still exists, and he probably was tailing Nick Fury. What I'm saying is in the moment when Garrick shows himself, right?
Right.
And Fury's following him, and he ends up blowing up the bombs, whatever. Then we go to Maria Hill, who is killed by a Nick Fury imposter, who then morphs into Garrick. That doesn't necessarily mean that was Garrick doing it. He could have been somewhere else, and that could have been Talos just killing Maria Hill and transforming into Garrick just to frame him, to make it seem like it was him.
That could be. Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
See, this morphing thing is going to fuck us up.
Yeah.
There was another thing. It's like a really tiny detail, because he pointed out that he likes bourbon. By the way, I knew he purposely got caught. You can't tail Nick Fury. There's no fucking way. And then he sets a little, spy cam thingy.
Mm-hmm.
But he says he likes bourbon to MI6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they go to the bar, and he orders a pint and bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
And he drinks both of them.
Yes, he does.
Which shows, like, Nick, you all right?
Yeah. It definitely seems like whatever happened to him in the blip, like, I don't know if he remembers his time in the blip, or if they do remember that, or if they can, or if they were just dead. Like, I don't understand what went on. But they're definitely going to establish more into it.
Because they mentioned it multiple times. Like, dude, you're losing your step.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Fury fell in love with a Skrull person. Who knows?
Maybe.
Like, I don't know. It's just so
Because
weird.
he does mention, like, listen, I know some handsome Skrulls. You ain't one of them.
Yeah. So, I mean, it had a lot of different, like, it had funny moments. It had intense moments.
You remember the fighting choreography was actually insane. There was a lot going on. It makes you think also when Talos had to fight that random guy and he kept losing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, I got it.
Yeah, well, he's getting old.
Well, he's not even in his 40s, technically.
In human years.
Exactly. But he could have been doing it on purpose.
So we were talking before the episode of who we thought would be Skrulls.
Right.
I still think
technically I was right. Martin Freeman.
Yeah, you were. But that was like...
That was another one, I know.
That was... Well, no, it was just more of an obvious one. Like, we knew that was going to happen. So, I agree with what you said. I think it might be Hank Pym.
Hank? Really?
Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Ant-Man. That's so random, though. Like, why?
I think Hank Pym, maybe. I don't know. I think Rhodey is definitely a Skrull.
I would agree with that one.
I think Rhodey is definitely
I did guess Hill. I thought Hill
because they're also keeping whoever this person is. Like, I don't think they were trying to hide. Like, we saw Garrick's face beforehand, right? Like, before they even got to the where Gaia.
It was on the hologram thing. We knew what Garrick looks like.
Yeah, so we way before we got to Gaia and like where we saw the machines that are holding the humans or whatever. But she looks up and there's obviously someone watching over them, and they made sure you can't see who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they do that if we already know what Garrick looks like?
The silhouette.
Yeah, unless it's someone that we don't know yet.
I don't know, because they can change it to anybody.
Yeah, but it's gonna be, but it's probably gonna be someone that we've been trusting this whole time, whether it be Rhodey or someone else. Like someone that we thought was on our side is actually the one behind it, behind Garrick. Like it's not Garrick. I don't think Garrick is the big bad.
A bigger bad.
I think there's a bigger bad.
Also, another thing during that whole scene where like the humans were getting like electrocuted.
Yeah.
So they absorb memories of that human, right?
Yep.
But why keep them there?
I don't know actually.
Like in case that scroll dies, they can retake the body of this random schmo.
Maybe.
Because like the one we saw was literally just some random guy.
I don't know, but we also saw in the trailer like Garrick, like when Talos like grabs him, all of them transform into Garrick around him. In the trailer, like they all transform into the same guy.
So you just have to see him, but I guess they don't kill him off. Maybe I don't know.
So like I don't know if they want different people or if they might be redoing different people, but like whoever Garrick is taking the form of, they all have the ability to shapeshift into him.
Right, anytime, anywhere.
So it's like,
place.
do they just have to see like if they just have to see someone to shapeshift into them, it makes it very easy for Talos to be Garrick.
That's true. Well, also, we never saw the other guy that was at the gate ever again, Beto.
Not
I
yet.
thought that was weird.
Yeah, we haven't seen him.
Definitely has some sort of role. Otherwise,
yeah.
Why give him a name?
Yeah, why give him a name and give him some? You know, I mean, it was definitely more to show Gaia and how she's
like she's a recruiter
like,
essentially.
It's definitely trying to pull on the strings of, are you fully against this or do you understand where they're coming from? Because they're not. They're just bringing their own people. Yeah, they're fucking up humans at the end of it, and like it is a shitty way to do it. But like the reason for doing it is not unjustified.
Right.
So it's like unless Fury, like I'll make predictions for the end of this. Fury finds another planet they can be on.
That's the only. I think
maybe he's already known about another planet, and they just didn't give him the opportunity to be like, "This is why I went to Sword in the first place."
Yeah.
Or Saber. Like the reason I did that is because I was trying to find you guys a new home. Because remember, we saw that he was working with Skrulls up there on Saber.
30 years?
Yeah.
So.
Well, he hasn't been with them for 30 years. He's known of them and worked with them, but Saber was recently after the blip.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But he's been up there with Skrulls. So.
Do you think?
He was probably looking for another place that they can survive.
Hopefully. I mean, that's the only way this could actually, like, work out.
Yeah.
In my head. Do you think, since after Guardians 3, Chris Pratt said, fuck, are we going to get a motherfucker?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. Not on a Disney Plus show.
I don't know. That'd be fucking hilarious.
We technically
we got half one.
Yeah, when he got blipped.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I personally, in my opinion, where they can go with this whole Skrull invasion and everything, like they're gonna show us characters that we didn't see coming. They're going to, like, even Garrick is someone that is understandable. Like
they make you feel for him.
You
like
feel for him as
race.
well as he easily can come back to being like a good guy. Like if he realizes what he's doing is wrong, kind of thing. So they can definitely seal it up without having to be like, oh, it's 100% a villain. Or if Garrick's not the real bad and it's Talos, like Fury might have to kill his best friend.
Oh God, which would be a good story.
Yeah,
but I hope not, because we're literally predicting it.
Do you think Nick Fury is going to die by the end of this? Do you think Samuel Jackson is done with Marvel?
No.
You don't?
I don't think so. I don't know, because now we have the multiverse, so like you can always.
I mean, we do have the multiverse, yes. So we can always bring, like in the comics, the white Nick Fury.
Wait, really?
That's who he was originally.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When they changed it for the Ultimate Comics, which is where Miles Morales came from, they modeled it after Samuel Jackson, and then that's how he got the role.
Huh. Yep. Had no idea.
Yep. Just like Donald Glover and Miles Morales.
Right. And, oh, man, so many references to that. Jesus. How much time we got left there?
We got a good amount of time.
Okay.
Real quick, I noticed with these lights on that shirt, it looks pretty nifty on you.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, where'd you get that from?
True Classic Tees, dude.
Did you use that discount code?
Of course, yeah.
Which one? What was it again?
It was Nerd Locker, just to get an easy 25% off. Spelled NERDLOCKER. Super easy.
That's super cool. What else do they have on there?
They have pants. They have underwear as well.
Oh, yeah?
Super soft. Actually, I definitely recommend. And then they have activewear.
Oh, really?
Dude, it's worth it.
I think I also saw somewhere they have sunglasses now, too.
They have sunglasses?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I had no idea.
Yeah, super cool. They have a whole bunch of different stuff. So if you guys want any of that awesome merchandise.
Well, hold on, wait. Where's yours? What's wrong? That's not your. Those are too loose of sleeves, and I can.
I'm sorry, I look like.
Yeah, a little bit. I was gonna say anything, but yeah, I agree. What's your giddy up?
I will buy some polos. I will buy some long sleeves. I will even buy some activewear.
And what's that code?
Nerd Locker.
Yeah.
25% off.
Do it.
Got it.
Okay, so anyway.
Back to the show. Okay, so yeah, I mean,
What do you rate it? We got 55 minutes. Well, 45 minutes and 10 minutes of an intro.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
7?
No, I'll give it 7.5. 7.5, just because of the ending. Didn't expect that.
I did not expect that ending.
That's
actually really cool.
I like it when I don't see it coming.
Honestly, the transitions also with Garrick.
Yeah.
When you realize, oh, he's been everywhere.
Yep.
That was really cool, which kind of gives me a sense like they're already everywhere.
Yep.
So it's gonna be kind of crazy. For the first episode, I'm gonna say 7. I'll say 7.
7. Yeah.
I liked it, but like some of it was a little bit predictable. But I think we knew what we were walking into.
5 more weeks. 5 more weeks.
5 weeks. All right. You want to know a quick fun fact?
Yeah. What's up?
I've written like half a book about this idea before.
Really?
Yeah. Where they're my version, I call them mimics.
Okay.
Where they were able to take human form.
Huh.
But it was like post-apocalyptic. I can talk about it later.
You can talk about it now.
Well, that's all I remember.
We'll talk about it later. So, some other news that we could talk about real fast. We are actually working on something coming up soon in the Halloween season that will be around Origins that we used to do. Mm-hmm. And Origins, for you guys that don't know, was a series that I wrote about Batman and Joker. And it was our own take on the origins of the Joker, a.k.a. Origins. And, we've decided to come back to it. We're going to reboot it, and it's going to come out in a very special way that we'll talk more about as it goes on. But keep on the lookout for that, because we've been working pretty hard on that.
It's been pretty fun.
That's been the thing we've been doing other than this. So
yeah, basically. If you want to see the original Origins, it's still on
It's
YouTube,
still on our
right?
YouTube. Yeah, you guys can watch it in episodic form in full color. We have it on playlists on the channel, as well as a remastered black and white version that I made that's edited in chronological order, and that's also on the channel as well.
That's why I do like that one.
So, yeah, you guys
I'm
can
excited.
see that.
I'm excited.
Yeah. And what else is going on with you in this world?
I'm sorry, am I in another world for some reason, or?
Maybe.
Yo, honestly, that'd be sick, though. Can you imagine? Okay, here, let me ask you something. If you could pick any fictional world to be in, and you can't say Marvel.
I wouldn't call that a world.
Well, like a universe,
okay.
right?
Oh my God, it is pouring outside.
Holy shit, I didn't even notice.
Wow, okay.
What world would you pick in? Anime counts too.
Ooh, My Hero.
Fuck, I knew. Damn it.
You shouldn't have said anime.
Shit.
You shouldn't have said anime.
Forgot about it.
And if we,
all right.
Nix out anime.
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
Ooh. Yo,
Harry
Hogwarts,
Potter.
Low key, Hogwarts kind of fucking scares me. Like, think about it. You think I want to see a 3-headed dog trying to fucking like Dementors? Terrifying.
I'm not saying go in during the fucking 7 years that Harry's
side
there.
character on
no,
like fucking Hufflepuff.
no,
right
I didn't say the 7 years that Harry's there. I said in that world. I'll go after when he.
After Harry figures his
when
shit out.
Dementors and all that. Yeah, like I don't gotta be born in the fucking 80s. Like I could be born in my real time and been like a little bit younger. You know.
I don't know. I feel like
either way, I could still get Emma Watson.
You have to go during Harry's time.
No.
After Harry's time.
It's fine with me.
Wait, who does Emma Watson
She's in her
marry?
30s now, and I would still.
She's pretty.
Yes.
Wait, did she marry Ron in the end?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Okay.
She wouldn't have.
What do you mean?
I would have figured that out. I would have gotten old enough to the point where I got the time turner, and I would have right back.
The fuck was that?
That's the time turner.
That's the Sounds like you got a fucking flat tire. Jesus.
It goes, and then I go back in time, and I just live out the rest of my life with young Hermione.
Okay, well, that's weird. All right, that's.
What about you?
I mean, it's got to be Star Wars. Come on.
You know you would die in like.
Okay, it doesn't matter what fucking world I pick. I'm gonna die.
No.
What? Like My Little Pony?
No, you'd still die.
I would somehow.
You get trampled.
Oh fuck!
My Little Roadkill.
I was in mid-sip. Fuck! Damn it! All right.
Why would
I might do Harry Potter?
No, you can't change it. You can't take
Why
mine.
can't I change it? I'm not gonna take you. You don't own Harry Potter, JK. Jesus, calm down.
Neither does she.
Yeah, no, that's true too. I can't even think of any other world. What kind of posters I got back here?
Would you live in the world of Pokemon?
Ooh, honestly, that'd be kind of dope.
You hate animals that much?
No, you just capture them and then you have pets. I'm a vegan in that world.
That you use to battle.
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna, like Mike Vick it. I'm just gonna ask for consent. That's a thing, right? Like, do you want to battle? Okay, hold on. First off, in Pokemon, they always interrupt each other as you're walking. I don't want to talk to these
I know,
people.
all those little kids are just like, battle me. I'm like, can
I just walk?
I was listening to my playlist, and I need you to just calm down, okay?
You have AirPods in,
Yeah.
you're just fucking walking, and this bug catcher motherfucker.
That should be a thing that you have in the games. Headphones.
That'd be dope. And then you can put your own music.
And like it's temporary headphones, like it only lasts for like a certain, like the amount
There's
of
a
the
battery
song
level?
that's playing. Or yeah,
That'd be
like a
kinda-
battery level
that'd
or
be
something
kinda
like
cool.
that you can
That way
like,
you can
pass
ignore
by.
them?
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, right now they move back and forth, so it's just
Which
a
is
game.
still annoying.
You're like, do I go? Nope, I don't go now. What?
And then, fuck.
Yeah. And then you gotta fight a fucking Weedle for the 50th time. You're over here with a fucking Charizard just
another one.
burning the thing alive. It's not even a battle. That's murder.
Well, they can heal. They don't. Yeah, they get fainted.
Did
They
you
don't
ever
die.
see did you ever read the original manga?
No, did they die?
They die.
Dude, you ever heard of?
There's a point where like a Charmeleon's fighting an Arbok and cuts the motherfucker in half.
That's fucking dope.
And you see the insides.
That's kind of cool.
Of the Arbok.
Okay, wait. What? Oh, so there's a version of Pokemon you could play where your Pokemon permanently like dies.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a mod on PC.
That's
so like
nuts.
if you die, you die.
If he dies, he dies.
Where's that from?
Rocky 4.
Damn, dude. I'm slacking the quotes.
Dude,
like for the past week.
You just forgot things like 30 seconds after.
Wait, what do we do? 30
Oh
seconds.
my god. Where can they find you, asshole?
You can find me at the Sphere 21 on any major social media platforms except for TikTok. I'm Oliver Kahn, VA.
Fucking dweeb.
I hate you. Where can you find yourself?
Where can you find?
Just fucking do the outro.
Where I can find is at Amore Photography, Archangel Films or Studios for the studio company, and Nerd Locker Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. My nose is still itchy. Ugh.